Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos. And now in 2021, I'm also the creator of CirclingSpace.com, an online place where we get together to share more authentic communication and connection. And because that's new, I'm offering freebies below, so check out how you can join me where we all get together live, online, but in real time, and you're going to love the fun way that you get to know yourself better in the circling space process. Okay, so let's move on to what we're here for today, which is to show you how to tap into the power of transformational power questions. I call them TPQs for short. What is a TPQ? Well, it's the anecdote for people who have any kind of trouble with affirmations. And maybe you have had trouble in the past with affirmations and you didn't even know it. So let's talk about what could be bad about affirmations. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sitting here saying affirmations could be bad for you. And I'm not just saying they could be not positive. I'm saying they could absolutely be detrimental. Now, if you know you use them and they work for you, you're sure they work for you, then never mind. You don't fall into the category of people who are affected negatively by doing affirmations. But here's what happens. In general, when we do an affirmation, if it's a big stretch in the area of life where we want to make the change, which it usually is, right? We want to make big changes. Or if I, as someone doing this practice, have a weak solar plexus chakra, I like to doubt myself. It's hard for me to make decisions. It's hard for me to take action. I sometimes procrastinate. I have all kinds of videos on showing you what it looks like to have a weak solar plexus. If you do, affirmations have a way of igniting a very negative subconscious voice in you that actually negates anything positive that your affirmations may be trying to do. So let me give you an example. Say I struggle with money and I want to be wealthy. I want to have more money. And I know in the bank account I don't have it right now. So I might do an affirmation that says, I'm wealthy. I'm rich. Right? I'm prosperous. Any of those affirmations would be typical affirmations for this, correct? So now as I say those, though, there's an unconscious voice that then responds if I'm not feeling confident enough to make that leap of faith. And that unconscious voice says things like, have you looked at your bank account lately? No, you aren't. Are you crazy? Oh, you'll never have money, just like your family never had money. Like there's all these stories and voices that your unconscious is having fun saying back to you. And that's because your unconscious mind is like a little untamed child. If you tell a child, don't slam the door, they'll put their focus on that and they'll tend to slam the door. Try it. It's really funny. But if you use the power of curiosity and questions to engage your subconscious mind or to engage a child, you'll get a different result. Like if you say to a child, why can we be so quiet when we come into the room? Or how can we be, right? Anything that gets them wondering about how they could do that. That's what we're doing with transformational power questions. We're enticing the powerful unconscious mind that we usually don't have conscious control over to get involved in a positive dialogue with us. Can you feel that? So we are actually asking why questions. And I'm going to give you an example right now because we're going to go into the root chakra first in this series. But before I do that, I'm going to give you the template to create a transformational power question. Are you ready? It's literally only 3 steps, but you could write them down because this is a very, very powerful tool. The first step is, what area do you want to change? Figure that out and create a short affirmation. That's right. Start with an affirmation, a short one. So it could be something like, I'm wealthy. Now you can see where I'm wealthy might be something the subconscious would argue with. So we go on to number 2. Step 2 is, why am I wealthier? Why am I wealthier? Which you can see already engages my subconscious mind to the idea that I am wealthy. I already am wealthy. And why am I? So my subconscious mind starts to argue for why I am. Because you're creative. Because you care about it. You're looking for different ways to make money. Because you're having fun with money now. Because you're looking for surprise money, change on the ground, or one quick fun lottery ticket. All these different things that my subconscious mind could be saying. Can you feel that? So number 2 is you add the why. But the third step might be the most important one of all, because we are progressive beings. We are not, even though our spirit is I am energy, I am, and it's always with us and always is, it's still progressing in this 3D world. So as you know, we're aging, we're evolving, we're changing, we're growing. And because of that, we need language to show us that. So the third step is to make your transformational power question progressive. So there's 2 reasons that we make it progressive. 2 main ones. I'm sure there's more. But the ones that I really have noticed that have helped with my clients and with me is that the first one is it's more true to life itself. Because it is always expanding. The universe is expanding. We're progressing, we're moving. So when we word something in more and more, increasingly, we use progressive language, and I'll show you what that means in a moment. You're going to just add, why am I getting wealthier? Even just putting the IER, the wealthier. Okay? And when you do that, you end up giving it this flowing feeling. And not only is that true to life, but then the subconscious mind doesn't argue with it because it's so simple to get wealthier. Whoop, there's a dime on the floor. I could pick it up. I'm wealthier. Can you feel that? It's the small, discernible, positive steps that we're making. So I'm going to do root chakra today. And then in the following videos, we will do transformational power questions for the other chakras. Each video, I'll look at 5 areas of life that correspond to that particular chakra. And then in each of those areas, I will go over at least 3 questions. So we're going to practice quite a few right now. And what I want you to do is really make sure you're grounded. Your feet are on the ground. You're present. And I want you to feel your body's response as we say these. So it's going to be a repeat after me exercise. And I am going to say it, and then you'll say the transformational power question. So I'm going to ask it, then you ask it. And then I'll go on to the next one, and then you ask it. And feel your body's response. Is there any resistance at all? How open are they? Which ones really light up your body? You'll feel it. And out of the ones I'm giving you, I'm going to invite you to pick 1 or maximum 2 of your favorites and practice them all week long. Because we are on the root, and root is the home of repetition, habit, and mastery. And you master things by repeating them. Okay, are you ready? So for the root chakra, really quickly, root chakra is our lowest, densest chakra. It's in the tailbone. It's red. It's earth element. It's about stability. And it deals with all sorts of different areas like our home, our health, our family, which is literally our roots, our ancestry, right? Our money big time, especially around our stability with money, our security and whether we feel safe or not in our body. And finally, organization, simplicity, the aspects of life that make life easier and make life seem more manageable. Does that feel right? Okay, so those are the areas we're going to go through. And the first one we're going to look at is the one that everyone likes to look at for the root, which is money, finances. Okay, the first question I have is, why is my money situation constantly improving? Good. Another way of saying it is, why am I getting wealthier every day? And finally, let's look at the receiving side. This one is fun for me. Why do more and more people want to give me money? And I'm actually going to add a bonus on this one. Why am I getting better and better at receiving money? I just couldn't resist throwing a fourth one in there for money. I've been hearing about money from you all a lot lately. So let's look at health, okay? The root is the physical realm, and our body is us in this 3D suit. This is my body suit right here. That's housing this beautiful spirit, right? So health. Why am I getting healthier every day? Keep repeating after me. Why am I feeling increasingly better and stronger? Stronger is that root chakra term, right? And then finally, let's work with our relationship with our body. Why am I loving and respecting my body more and more? That feels good, right? Loving and respecting our bodies, which leads to all the rest of it, right? And any other ones around diet or anything where you want to be more specific. I'm using the most general ones here. Let's look at the third area for the root, which is security and safety. If you didn't grow up in a safe environment, I know I didn't. It took me a long time to learn to make this important because I didn't have it, I said I don't need it. So feel into that. If you had a dangerous or traumatic situation growing up, security's probably needed more, not less. But you need to give yourself permission to want it and to have it. So let's just start with the basics. Why am I feeling safer every day? Good for you. Why am I feeling more and more secure within myself? How's that feel? Remember to keep feeling as you repeat. How does your body respond to each one? Finally, we know that being grounded and in this body is super important for root. So we're going to ask, why am I getting increasingly grounded and more embodied? Good job. Does that one make you feel your feet on the floor more? It does me a little bit. Let's go on to the next area, the fourth one, which is home. So the home area is all about earth as our home and the body as our home and then our physical home. So I just want to have this larger context, right? It's all home for us. Why do you think Wizard of Oz is so popular, right? So let's start with the first one. Why do I feel more and more at home on earth and in my body? I know that one was a mouthful. You did great. Why does my home feel increasingly comfortable and perfect for me? Why do I feel more and more a sense of belonging everywhere I go? I like that one, right? Because we carry our home with us. Everywhere we go is home when home's within us. Finally, the last area for the root is this idea of organization, because root is structure, foundation, and minimalization, because root is less is more. Okay? So, why am I getting more and more organized? Why is it getting easier to simplify my life? And finally, why am I letting go of attachments I no longer need? That's a good one, right? The root chakra is about our positive attachment to healthy things in our life, to people, places, things. Sometimes in the spirit world, we are often talking about being non-attached, but being attached is one of the blessings of being human, right? We get to have relationships. We get to have certain attachments. It's just, can we let them be loose? Can we let them be breezy? Can we let them be free? And especially around material things, when they've served their purpose in our life, can we let them go? So the too much root chakra can become a hoarding thing, can become where I'm holding and holding and collecting and not letting go. So can you feel all of those? We've looked at your finances, your health, your security, your home in the largest sense of the word home, and your belonging even here on earth, and your organization and simplification in your life. I hope this has felt good, and I hope you felt into your body to see which of the TPQs resonated the most with you. Pick one. Not even two, one, because one is very root chakra, the first chakra. Pick one. Focus on it this week. Write it on 5 sticky notes. 5 sticky notes. One in your car, maybe one in your bathroom, one somewhere in your bedroom, one on the refrigerator or somewhere in the kitchen. I go to my refrigerator a lot, so that's where I put it, and one anywhere else you want to put it. 5 sticky notes, and every time you see the sticky note, you ask this transformational power question, and in doing so, you're not going to believe how quickly things are going to shift as your subconscious mind becomes your ally. It doesn't work against you. It's like, yeah, why? Why is the money situation getting better? Why is home getting better? Why is everything more secure? Why am I more organized? Why am I letting go of things more easily? Can you feel that? Your subconscious mind is going to be curious about that and be helping you to do so. So this is it for the first part of our series. There are now going to be 6 more videos. I hope you'll join me for each one to just like clear and empower all of the chakras through these beautiful TPQs. I will see you on the next video. Until then, I hope you're feeling prosperous, safe, totally at home, organized, and really, really healthy. I'm sending you so much love.